Chen Yi, the speed car of the rescue money, parked on a dark street. The lights in the car were turned off. Ah Han was a speed car driver. That night, she was called Wen Chen. She finished her work on Friday night. Just as she was going home, the fish in red clothes suddenly stumped her. The fish got into the car. The local said that the fish was paid. Ah Han felt a pound in his heart. Although he was used to it, he decided to go with her. The car was yellow and slippery on the street. The car was like a familiar place. Ah Han is reading in row stalls, but the other party never met him in silence. When they arrived at the wood garden, they confessed, "Get off with this. It is forbidden to go to the wooden garden." Alan watched him walking through the garden. "The uneasy feeling in my heart is getting stronger and stronger." Just as he was walking in the car, he started, "Still remember, Caviar hasn't he paid yet?" Without difficulty, he had to get out of the car, enter the woodland to look for Fish Row and ask for money. Mu Yuan leads the wind in shocks. A little bit of this person's journey reminds me of you, yes, but the more Alan walked, the more he felt something was wrong. Suddenly, Yuzi turned around and said to him, "Do you really not remember me?" Old Li Luanju. Lao Hai thought about a vague agent. He made an appointment. A few years ago he went to a friend's wedding with a stall. Most interested in driving. "If this road is feeling like whistle is something, but because I drank too much that day, so Akan didn't get out of the car." The younger Akan gets, the more uneasy he feels. He started to return the favor. "Is this how we do things from now on?" Suddenly taking control and fucking the next one caused. It was reported above that a car owner happened a few years ago. Victims among car owners. It's a young woman. Akan has been working hard for a while. Suddenly I realized that the red-waist woman in front of me, since he was the victim of that traffic accident. "Sorry, I did not do it on purpose." Akangui is on the ground. The water is low on the ground. Honging woman's eyes softened. "I've been waiting for you here. Now I know you didn't mean it. I can let you go, but you have to do one thing for me." Akoan asked the girl what happened. Honging didn't answer. So the story here is that Honging's life is very interesting. He turned around and thought of Akoan. He said, "Remember, I will come back to find you." Akoan woke up from his original thoughts and found himself sitting alone in a service car parked on the street. A warm feeling fell in his heart and he realized that everything just now was just a theory he made. The car was silent for a while. The lights on the street shone into the car. Ting looked for the expression on Agun's face. He breathed slowly. It was a dream in a normal world. The scene in the dream was still in front of him. The fish in red nylon. The dark and eerie tale. And the disturbing conversation. He fell into the reality. He was so natural. His mood became soft. This dream was too real. His heartbeat was completely muted. He was still thinking, "But I still safely on the streets. Nothing, can't sing and write down. A stick decided to end the job tonight. Go home and rest." After returning home, although I try hard to recover, but the woman in the red clothes, the speaker left to her, wants to charge. Let her open the window, then go beside the face. Give her a charging once. Outside the window, the country is the one who is the only one. The scene in the moonlight is clear, otherwise I don't want to. However, when she is going to close the window room, avoid the fingertips of folding. Suddenly the police room from the window. It fell on her palm. There was a line of words written on it. "Remember your promise. I will come to find you." Okay, today's story ends here. Let us see you tomorrow.